The Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and the iPhone 15 Pro Max are two of the most anticipated flagship smartphones of 2024. They both offer impressive features and performance, but they also have some key differences that may influence your choice. Here are some of the main aspects to consider when comparing these two devices. Display. Both phones have large OLED screens with adaptive 120Hz refresh rates and HDR support. But the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a slightly bigger and sharper display than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The Galaxy S24 Ultra also has a higher peak brightness of 2500 nits, compared to 2000 nits for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Camera. Both phones have quad rear cameras with a main, an ultra-wide, and two telephoto lenses. But the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a higher resolution for the main camera and the first telephoto lens. The Galaxy S24 Ultra also has a 10x optical zoom for the second telephoto lens, while the iPhone 15 Pro Max has a 5x optical zoom. The front cameras are both 12MP. But the iPhone 15 Pro Max has a wider aperture and a 3D depth sensor for Face ID. Performance. Both phones have powerful processors, but the iPhone 15 Pro Max has an edge over the Galaxy S24 Ultra in terms of single-core performance, thanks to the Apple A17 Pro chip. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, however, has a higher amount of cores and a faster GPU, thanks to the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy chips. The Galaxy S24 Ultra also has more RAM options and storage options than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Battery. Both phones have large batteries, but the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a slightly bigger capacity and supports higher wattage charging. Both phones also support wireless charging and reverse wireless charging. Software. Both phones run on the latest versions of their respective operating systems, Android 13 and iOS 16, but they have different user interfaces and features. The Galaxy S24 Ultra has more customization options and supports the S Pen stylus, while the iPhone 15 Pro Max has more seamless integration with other Apple devices and services. Price. Both phones have the same starting price of $1,199. But the Galaxy S24 Ultra has more storage options and a lower price per GB than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Ultimately, the best phone for you depends on your personal preferences and needs, but hopefully this comparison has given you some insights into the strengths and weaknesses of each device. You can also check out